G'day skate champions and welcome to Flatground Friday, Season 3, Episode 10. Not only is it an absolute belter today, about 35 degrees, but I'm also exhausted. I've been lucky enough to get a couple of contract jobs just working on some video editing projects, which I'm really excited about. Nothing too big, just a little bit of After Effects overlays and just some general editing. A little benefit of this whole project, this whole skateboarding and YouTube project of mine is, just making a little bit of cash on the side. But like I said, absolute stinker. Today I'm going to definitely go and work on my Fakie flips. I might even just get stuck into them pretty much straight away. I might do a few warm-ups, but pretty much just get straight into them. So it's time to get stuck in. I started with the ollies, very, very poor. Then the Fakie ollie, the nollie, and the switch ollie. All just getting it out of my system, just to kind of warm up a little bit. And then front 180s, done and dusted. Back 180s, didn't cause me as much trouble as I thought they would. And then Fakie frontside 180, first try, I love those guys. And then the half cabs, they definitely caused me some issues. And then moving on to the pop shove it, I bending my knees. I got the memo. Bend my knees. That's what I got a couple of comments about. And yeah, it's still a little bit off, but I'm not sure why. Bending the knees definitely felt better. I could realize that I wasn't doing that prior to this. I got a couple, but yeah, not feeling 100% with them, but definitely better than in previous weeks. And then the front shove, I was trying to get this last week after watching VL Skate's tutorial, and I just kept at it a little bit, and I started getting a couple of toe drags, and I don't know, but I'm pretty sure if your right arm hurts doing a trick, you're swinging that arm too hard, which is very confusing to me, but it does hurt. And then I got away with one sort of straight, tic-tacked out of it a little bit just because I wasn't going very fast, but yeah, super happy with that. And now we're going to move on to the kickflips, and then straight after kickflips, we're going to do the Fakie kickflip, or attempt to get the Fakie kickflip. Let's get stuck in. I was really, really hoping to get it first try, second week in a row. Got really close. First, second try, third, and then fourth. Like I was just, yeah, not quite getting it. And then I got one, which wasn't great, but not too bad. And I think the fatigue, lack of sleep, heat, all coming together. Really starting to struggle with it a little bit. I didn't want to overdo it because I could injure myself quite easily. And but then again, I had to get another one. So I did get one. It wasn't too bad. Had a couple other close calls, and then a third one. And I'll call that a day for the kick flips. Now we're going to move on to the Fakie flips. I've landed one of these only once back in September. So yeah, got close last week. Wish me luck. All right, straight up, the biggest issue I had with this trick was just like rolling Fakie and trying to get my feet in the right position. It kind of saw the board try to perform like a 180 or a varial, which I'm not going for this week. But I kept just working on that initial part because the flicks weren't too bad. I got that down, and then I moved on to trying to understand where the board was going to land, and I realized I really need to like snap that tail down and get it up in the air, because if I don't, the board goes way behind me, which means I have to completely reposition my landing spot. And then if I get the snap in there, it'll rotate underneath me, and I'm not ready for it. Or my left ankle took a beating, and just because the tail just kept running into it. I got a bunch of major toe drags and landed a couple that just fell off. Super frustrating. And it just feels like a really good trick, this one. I just wanted to get it, and then I lined up, got this one, rolled away comfortably, felt really good. Hope it looked pretty good. And then I went on just to try a couple more to see if I get two, but to no avail. Came really close, but yeah, I'll take that for today. No more tricks. I'm just out of time, out of energy. Woo! Super pumped about that one. Really happy about it. Might try the Fakie varial next week. Not sure, or we might just dial it back. And I've got middle-aged skater Japan. He's got a couple of tricks out that I want to try as well. So we'll see how we go. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Take it easy. Remember to keep skating, keep having fun, and of course, keep progressing. Cheers. What the hell? Oh, you flippin' kidding me? Oh, you sack of bananas.